Hello everyone, it's Christy with Christy Artistry. Thank you for joining me tonight. Before I start tonight's video, I want to say thank you and hello to all my subscribers. Love you guys. And I wanted to show you a few additional paintings that are now either complete or will be shortly. So this one here is, and I honestly don't know what video it was. So this is a split that I did using ultramarine blue and the gold and then some other blues in here. I'll find the video, but this one I haven't sealed it yet because I'm not sure if whoever would like it would want high gloss or a medium gloss or a flat. So I've left this one because sometimes people will like these larger ones in a flat paint so that they don't shine when the sun shines in. So this one is available, and you can decide what finish you'd like on it. You just have to email me. Okay, the next one, this is our rainbow painting. And this one is done. This one is done in a gloss, not a high gloss. Okay, so it has a beautiful shine to it, but it's not a high gloss. And this one came from video number 139. So this one is still available. And I had originally thought I should put some kind of wording across here, but I really couldn't settle on what words I wanted to use or what word, so I'm just leaving it as is. If someone would like that on there, we may be able to put some, like adhesive letters on there or whatever you want to do with it. So this one's available and ready. And then I wanted to show you the two that we recently did. So again, this was our We're in the Greens from number 173, and then we added, so it was a cup pour that we added these space items to, and this one is now, as you can see, high glossed and is now ready for sale. So if anyone's interested in this one, you can just email me. My email is at the end of the video. So that's that one. And lastly for today, I still have some of the other space ones to get glossed, but this one was our 12 by 12 small wonder, so it was only a couple of videos ago. I love this painting, so I decided to high gloss it right away. It's so pretty. Here it is. So it's got the high gloss on it, and I just love the design. So again, this is a 12 by 12, and if anyone's interested in this one, just email me. But I love how this came out. The silver on here is just phenomenal with the blues. I love that painting. Okay. All right. So that's what is done thus far. And yes, I have that big green space painting left to do. And then I've been trying to find the time to get this one done. To get this one done, because that's what we're going to put on this one. But I just haven't had time. So here is my thought on this one. Okay, and it could change by the time I get to it, but that's my thought on that one, because I liked how I had on that last one I showed you, had the larger planet and then the smaller one. So I thought I'd go 3 rounds with this one, and then I'm going to put like a, I don't know what they call it, like a supernova, maybe is what they call it, in the center that will provide all of the light for those 3 planets. Okay, so that's my thought on that. Tonight I'm going to be working on a 10 by 20 canvas, and we're going to do a Dutch pour, but it's going to be, it's a white canvas, so we're going to use a white background, and then we are going to use some metallics, and then I'm going to show you the color that we've chosen for the accent color, but not till I bring you down. So I'm going to get the camera set up, and I'll be right back. Okay, so here is our 10 by 20 canvas for tonight. I have flooded it in our white And my white paint is my Blick Acrylics titanium white mixed with Floetrol and water. And I'm finding there's a little bit of bubbles in here, and some of them aren't necessarily bubbles. It's time to mix new paint, I think. This bottle is almost out, and you can tell it's got some little bits in it. Okay, so there is the white, and so like I said, we're going to use some metallics. The metallics I've chosen for tonight are actually pewter and sterling silver. Okay, and this is a metallic sterling silver, and this is a Deco Art Extreme Sheen pewter. Now with those two colors, we are going to be using my Paynes Gray. And if you're familiar with Paynes Gray, when it dries a very dark, dark, dark blue. Okay? And then I'm going to also use my Academy Acrylics Thio Violet. And that's all. That's our 4 colors for tonight. So, let's get started. I'm going to start out with the Paynes Gray, because I'm hoping that the Paynes Gray ends up to be the outline accent with the pewter. So we're going to start with those 2 colors. And I'm just going to do a traditional Dutch pour across the painting. Like so. So that was the paint, or the Paynes Gray. Next is my Extreme Sheen Pewter. Okay, you can already see the shimmer in that. On top of the pewter, I'm going to put the Thio Violet. Like so. A little bit more in the middle here. And then on top of that, I'm going to use the sterling silver. And I like the sterling silver because, again, it's another shimmer color. And when it dries, like you saw in that Small Wonder painting, it just shines. So we're going to put that on top of both the pewter and our violet. Next, we are going to move everything out of the way and torch the bubbles. Making sure that any of the bubbles in the white that have popped up are taken care of now, because I don't want to have little pinholes in my painting later. And I just noticed I have a section right here that has a few little globbies in it, so I'm going to clean that off, and I'm just going to add a new bead of white. Make sure you have good coverage for when we blow this out. Okay, so I like the way the colors are kind of mixing already. And what I'm going to do tonight is I'm going to use the flower dryer, because this painting is a bit smaller and I want to get some tight leaves in here, so I'm going to use this Blueberry More flower dryer that I have. The colors I love. I absolutely love this Thio Violet. It's so pretty, and with the pewter and everything, and the Paynes Gray did make kind of an outline like I was hoping. I have a little corner here that's missing some paint, so we're going to pick up a combination of the colors and add that to here so that it can continue to run down on its own, and that way it'll fix itself right there. And there's so much shimmer already. And then, yes, I see over here. So I'm going to pick up some of the color. Like I said, I'm just going to add it to there and then let it take care of itself. And it'll run down. Okay. I need to pick up a little pink, violet here, and just tap it in this little spot that's missing. See, now that will continue to run down. I can't see what's happening here. We need some violet, but I can't find any. Oh, here we go. I just need a little bit here, and then this will continue to roll down and correct itself. There. Wow, I like it. We've got some crazy stuff going on. Let me take a skewer here. I want to pop these if they're bubbles. And if they're not bubbles and they're globs, we want to remove them. See? And then it just fixes itself, except for this little line here, which I hope is not my hair. So we're going to fix that. Gently tapping. There we go. I hope I didn't get my hair in there. Alright. Wow. It's really pretty. I'm going to torch just this petal here because all the other petals are looking really good. I want to see if I can draw up some of the metallics out of here. Yeah. Now I don't know if you noticed that, but as soon as I hit this with heat, the metallics started popping up. So now I'm going to show you the silhouettes that are happening here. So let me grab the camera and I'll bring it down and I'll show you this beautiful painting. I'll be right back. Now this is our 10 by 20 painting for this evening, and look at how pretty that Thio violet came out. It has tones and highlights within it, and then I want to show you this petal that I torched. Before it was all white, but now if you look at it, you can see like ghostly prints coming out of it, and that will continue, I hope, to develop a little bit more. Not too much more, but a little bit more so that we can see it a little fuller when it's dry. But I love the cells that are happening within the pewter and the silver, and this is going to shimmer when it's dry. So let's take a look. And that, look at that Prussian blue, or Prussian, Prussian. I keep saying Prussian. It's Paynes Gray, and it looks like black almost, but it does have a blue tinge if you put it in the light. And I have several varieties of that, and honestly I'm not sure which one this is, if it's Artist Loft or or Academy or Liquitex Basics. I'm not sure which Paynes Gray I grabbed, but I love Paynes Gray. It's such a pretty color, deep and rich. So I just love the cells, and I'm going to show you where the Thio purple or violet went. And look at this. Isn't that pretty? You can see these little tiny details that's in the silver that are going to shimmer when this is done drying. It's so pretty. So let's look at it from way up here so you can see the whole painting. It's just a wonderful, small but wonderful painting, and I absolutely love it. It would look really cool on like a really large canvas. I think it'd really look interesting on a bigger canvas, but I love it on this 10 by 20. So let me know what you think of the colors and of the two metallics that I used with the Paynes Gray and the Thio Violet. Did you think it worked, or what are your thoughts on that? Alright, until my next video in 3 days, thank you to my subscribers. My contact information is at the end of my video. And until my next video, please take care of yourselves and take care of each other. Bye.